pose to you, do you think that the responsibility for all this should transition away from the CISO? And it almost sounds like, hey, you get pushed down to the kids' table, right? And one of the more senior officers, right, that chief trust officer or that CIO or CTO or whomever it is, that they should own the accountability and the final say for cybersecurity disclosures in those forms we talked about, right? What do you think, Michael?
I think this could be a division in the road right here, because we've always, and I got to be careful how this is said, we've always said, look, if a CISO is reporting to a CIO, it's a very gray line, right? It's almost like the fox guarding the hen house. If you have an issue within your IT department where they're not disclosing something and you as a CISO report to that CIO and the CIO is not reporting it, then you...
Another question came in here, what do you think about a negotiated contract clause that provides protections and rights to private defense? I think we talked about that a little bit. Is that something that should be negotiated when you're taking the job? Do you think, Jim, and you talk with a lot of CISOs here, do you think that's something that CISOs that are currently in the job, is that something that they can bring up with the CEO or the board to kind of implement retroactively? Is this something feasible, or is it? Yeah, it's a great point. Great point. Michael, any thoughts on those 5 areas? Anything resonate with you?
No, I agree. The only one I was going, wow, this could cause some issues, would be having your own attorney. But in this case, I believe, if you go back and read some of the transcripts, they both have the same law firm as DLA Piper. So they're being represented by the same attorney at this point, which may be okay in this particular case. In the Uber case, it would not have worked out to have the same attorney or the same law firm for both. It's definitely a conflict of interest. So you got